You don't think you're biased. That's the bias. Your newsfeed knows what you believe. It knows what makes you nod. It knows what makes you angry. And it quietly removes what makes you doubt. What if the thing making you feel informed is actually making you intellectually fragile? Stay with me. Where curiosity meets the truth. Imagine a library where every book that disagrees with you has been quietly removed. You'd still feel educated. You'd still feel confident. You'd still feel certain. But you'd be living in an edited reality. This is confirmation bias, our natural tendency to favor information that supports what we already believe. Now add algorithms. Social platforms optimize for engagement, not truth, engagement. They learn your preferences and feed you content that keeps you reacting. You click, you agree, you feel validated, your brain rewards you. Over time, belief becomes identity. Identity resists threat, and disagreement starts to feel like attack. The danger isn't fake news, it's frictionless truth. And here's the uncomfortable part. If you haven't seriously reconsidered one of your core beliefs in the last year, that might not be strength, that might be insulation. This is the same psychological trap behind the paradox of hedonism, when chasing comfort undermines what you actually need. Comfort feels good, but growth requires resistance. So what's the alternative? Each of us lives inside what philosophers call a reality tunnel. It's the world as filtered through our experiences, beliefs, and media. Now imagine that tunnel being constantly reinforced. You believe something about nutrition. Your feed confirms it. You believe something about politics. Your feed confirms it. You watch one video about a topic. 10 more appear. The loop is simple. Belief, engagement, reinforcement, greater certainty. And certainty feels powerful. But here's the twist. The more certain you feel, the less curious you become. And curiosity is the immune system of the mind. Without exposure to challenge, ideas don't get stronger. They get brittle. This is where most people stop thinking. Not because they're incapable, but because they're comfortable. So how do we reintroduce friction? We borrow a 2,400-year-old method. While algorithms optimize for agreement, Socrates optimized for questions. The Socratic Method is simple but destabilizing. Instead of defending a belief, you interrogate it. Instead of asserting, you ask. Socrates would enter public spaces and ask people to define what they claimed to know. What is justice? What is virtue? What is courage? And then he would keep asking questions until contradictions surfaced. This process is called relentless, systematic questioning to expose inconsistency. It rests on intellectual humility. I might be wrong. The algorithm says, stay comfortable. Socrates says, explain yourself. One creates certainty, the other creates understanding. And understanding requires discomfort. This is also why cognitive dissonance feels so unsettling when new information clashes with identity. That discomfort isn't weakness, it's growth trying to happen. This is where curiosity meets truth. But questioning everything sounds exhausting. So let's make it practical. You don't need to abandon your beliefs. You need to test them. Try this 3-day experiment. Day 1, choose one belief you hold strongly. It could be about health, education, politics, productivity, anything. Day 2, find one well-argued perspective from the other side. Not a straw man, a serious argument. Your goal is not to win. It's to understand. Day 3. Ask 3 questions. What is the strongest point they make? What evidence would genuinely change my mind? Why does this belief matter to my identity? Notice your reaction. Discomfort, defensiveness, curiosity. That reaction is data. The goal isn't to weaken your convictions. It's to make them earn their place. Beliefs that survive questioning become resilient. Beliefs that avoid questioning become fragile, and fragile beliefs require constant protection. The fight isn't against technology. It's against passive thinking. We cannot eliminate algorithms, but we can resist intellectual autopilot. Curiosity is not indecision. It is disciplined openness. A mind that never meets resistance becomes brittle. A mind that wrestles becomes strong. The deepest journey doesn't span continents. It spans one uncomfortable question. And in a world engineered for agreement, the radical act is this: ask why. If this challenged you, subscribe. I post one long deep dive and 2 shorts every week exploring ideas like this. And the next deep dive might challenge something you currently believe. That's the point. See you in the next one. Take care, and bye.